Reactions to the reversal of Roe v. Wade continue to pour in. A new CBS News poll finds most Americans disapprove of the Supreme Court's ruling that eliminates a woman's constitutional right to an abortion.
Today, leaders of abortion rights advocacy groups across the country will discuss how they plan to move forward. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones is live in the newsroom with more. Good morning, Marcy.
Good morning. Well, politics and healthcare have always been intertwined. We really saw that amplified over the pandemic. It made a divide that was always there even deeper. However, with this most recent decision, many fear that things could get even more contentious.
In the time since the landmark ruling, we've seen both celebrations and protests.
For the last 50 years, there's really been a lot of lives lost under a false ruling by the Supreme Court.
Nobody wants to be stuck in a situation where they're stuck with a pregnancy.
Following the Supreme Court's decision that abortion is no longer a constitutional right, the legality is now up to the individual states. Local public health professor Dr. Deb Brzezinski knows all too well how politics impact healthcare.
Everything we do is unfortunately so political, and they've politicized it so much that we're seeing a lot of staff quitting.
7 weeks ago, Governor Ned Lamont signed into law a first-in-the-nation piece of reproductive rights legislation that may mean patients seeking safe access to abortion could consider coming to Connecticut. But political and economics experts say this law will also have a ripple effect.
It's going to become much harder for civic leaders and candidates for public office to avoid the issue of abortion.
If you were hoping for calmer political seas, this may be time to batten down the hatches.
At a time of political polarization, what that will do is to enhance the political polarization. So it's going to be much more difficult in a place like Connecticut for someone to be a pro-life Democrat or a pro-choice Republican.
Leaders of reproductive rights organizations around the country plan to discuss the Supreme Court's decision and speak about their plans for a post-Roe landscape. Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.